Hi, everybody, and welcome to today's webinar. My name's Laura, and I'm joined today by Angela. What we're going to do today is go through a quick slideshow, and then Angela's going to do a demonstration for us. Mine and Angela's details are on the screen if you want to take them down. If not, we can email you after. Just a bit of housekeeping. On the right-hand side, you should find a wee box where you can interact with us, say hello, let us know where you're from. You can also ask us to slow down because we talk very fast, or you can throw any questions in there as well. We will record today's demonstration and we will email it out as well. So I will continue on. If you need captions, we won't do live captions, but we can caption it afterwards and we can send that to you as well. So today we're going to talk about how you can turbocharge your VLE with digital math. And you're going to do that with a solution from TextHelp called Equatio. We want to be able to help you to increase the adoption of your VLE. So we want to increase the amount of people using it across both maths and science subjects by providing your staff with an intuitive and easy tool for creating the math content. How can we do this? So we do this through Equatio. So I'm going to go through the slides with you now, and then Angela's going to do a full demonstration for us. What she's going to cover is she's going to focus heavily on Screenshot Reader. That we feel is the main tool you would use within your VLE, but there's also an equation editor. You can handwrite math, you can dictate math into it as well, and you can also capture math on your mobile device. Desmos is also integrated in here, and there's also an area which I absolutely love, and we're going to, actually Angela is going to show you that as well. We call it MathSpace. It's basically an area where you can create visual math and you have an extensive library of manipulatives. But the best thing about this, I hope, is the fact you can reuse existing resources, and we are going to show that throughout. So throughout your time of teaching, you've probably created many resources, many PDF resources, and you want to reuse them. And at the minute, you might just be attaching them to your VLE because to recreate them would take too much effort. We will give you a solution to take old PDFs, take the information from that PDF and insert it very, very quickly into your VLE. We are going to show it today within Canvas. That's just because it's something we have access to, but it works across Brightspace. I can't think of any other VLEs at the minute.
Middle.
Yes, Middle, all of your VLEs, LMSs. Just if you want to double check we cover your particular VLE, just drop us a quick message. So this is Canvas here if you're not familiar with it. If you use Canvas, the only option that you have to insert math is through their equation editor. And this is what it looks like. Brilliant if that's all you've got access to, but that to me is already very overbearing and time consuming if you have to go in, find what you're looking, and go through each individual one. But it is there if you need it. What we will be able to do today and show you quite quickly when Angela does the demonstration is how you can use Equatio to create pages like this. Multi-line math and even graphing. You can insert the math throughout the text. So this is all correct math, correctly written, and very easy for the student to follow and answer if they wish. So this is what we're going to show you today. So I'm just going to bounce back to the main screen, remove myself, I hope, my screen anyway, and let Angela continue with the demonstration.
Okay, thanks, Laura. Hopefully everybody can see my screen now. So as Laura said, I'm just going to show this in Canvas because that's what we've got access to, but it does work in the likes of Moodle, Blackboard, Brightspace, any sort of VLE that you may be using. But yes, this is a particular module that we've already set up. I am in a page. I'm going to go into one here using Equatio in your VLE. And in here, I'm going to go to Edit. As you know, Laura showed, you could obviously go in here and start creating your maths. I mean, if that's all you have access to, that's great. It does help. But if you have maths externally in a different place, let's say it's a PDF, it's maybe somewhere on the web, you can take that and put it in here. So what I have is a couple of PDFs here. I'm going to open this up and show you how it works. Basically, I have Equatio installed here as a Google extension, and I just open that up and the toolbar appears down at the bottom. So you have access to all of these functions. The main thing that we use to capture maths is our screenshot reader. So I choose screenshot reader on the toolbar and I draw a box around the maths that I want to capture. Now that's going to be play loud. So, I mean, in terms of accessibility, you have that. I'll just draw another box quickly around this and it should pick up any maths in this document. What I can then do, which is really important, is I can go in here and copy the LaTeX. Now, once I copy the LaTeX, I go back into Canvas and click in here. I will open up Equatio. Again, the toolbar will always appear at the bottom of the screen and I can go into the LaTeX editor. So we did copy LaTeX. I'm going to paste it in here. And as you can see on the right hand side, then the maths is there. So I want to insert that here and I will click insert maths. And that's how accurate that is picked up. And it's really, really simple to do. I could do this with any type of maths, any level of maths as well, it will be picked up. Another cool thing that we can do with Equatio, I'm just going to clear this off. So I have a YouTube video. So as we know, we can get maths from anywhere and everywhere. So what I can do is I've paused this video. It's actually handwritten maths. So Equatio can actually pick up handwritten maths as well using the screenshot reader. And it's very, very accurate too. Let's draw a box around this. And again, copy LaTeX back into Canvas here. I'm in the LaTeX editor and I will paste that in. Again, on the right hand side, the maths is in there and I will insert that in too. One last thing, just in terms of the screenshot reader, and clear this off. For example, let's say I am just doing a Google search. I have come across something on the web that I would like to reuse. What I can do is capture that as well. So I'm just on a general page that I have Googled. I am having a look through. Let's say there is a little bit more English language in this as opposed to maths language, and it might be a little bit more difficult for me to find the math content. I can turn on this little tool called Discoverability, and when I click that, any maths text will appear in a blue box and it's much more easy for me to find. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to just use my screenshot reader. I will draw a box around the maths I want to capture again. You know the story, it's copy LaTeX and then back in here, I'm going to do a new line. As Laura mentioned, we have multi-line maths capabilities in here too. And I'm going to paste that and insert that in as well. So that's how easy it is to capture maths from other places, wherever you may want to get it from. One good thing that we can do as well is we can edit this. So all of the maths that I've inserted here is fully editable. So for example, I will go in here and click edit maths. And I can maybe add a new line. I can change this to anything else as well. We do have prediction. So I'll change this back. Let's say, for example, I'll just do a very basic example. So 2x squared, what I can begin to do then, instead of trying to find the subscript, I can begin to type the subscript and that will appear and I can just choose which one I want to use. So I'll choose squared. And then, for example, plus PLU, if I say add, that should pick that up as well. So yeah, it is a really, really good tool in terms of speed. We can get things done a lot quicker instead of trying to go in and out of different places. So I'll just insert that in again. So, I mean, in terms of other things we have here in the toolbar, Laura did mention MathSpace. So I'm going to open up MathSpace down here and essentially This is our blank canvas for Maz, so we can do so many things in here. And you have a whole bank of different manipulatives that you can choose from. So shapes, I'll go into more shapes, and this just gives you an idea of all of the different things that you can use. So, I mean, physics symbols, there's logic gates there, different shapes. We have different symbols, pulleys, loads of different manipulatives. I mean, I'm just going to pick a few basic ones for, I mean, demonstration purposes. But as I've said, there is so much that you can choose from, and change as well. Whenever the little box on the right hand side appears, you can label these up. You can duplicate them. So many different things that we can do. And again, insert that in, and that will go directly into the VLE there. So pretty much simple. That's what we're doing with Equestio. We're trying to simplify creating maths within your VLE. And a couple of other things that you can do. We have speech recognition. You could speak maths. Again, very accurate. And if you are on a touch screen device, you can handwrite your maths. I'm on a mouse and mouse mat, so it's not so easy for me. So if you do have a touchscreen device, you have that there as well. You can just expand this window and start creating. So yeah, that's basically how we get maths from different places and put it into your VLE. If you have any questions, Laura, I think you're going to put up our email addresses, our details
Yep.
there at the end. You can get in touch. If you have any questions, just give us a wee shout. So I'm going to hand back to Laura here.
Brilliant, Angela. Thank you so much. As you've seen there, Angela demonstrated.
Have we added?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got mine on, I think. Angela demonstrated how easy it is to use Equestio within your VLE or LMS. We have demonstrated it within Canvas, but if you want to trial it within your own VLE, do give us a wee shout, drop us an email, and we can set that up for you and help you work through that with your staff. Very easy to set up. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions or any feedback, please drop us a line. My email address is laurao@texthelp.com, and Angela is a.mcquillan@texthelp.com. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope to hear from you.